What up, my people? Sorry, guys. Make sure y'all are tapping that like screen. Yes, more likes can attract viewers. Keep it up. What's up, bro? What's happening? Jesus Perez, bro. How long you been live? I just started, bro. I know, right? I know. Isn't that the best lunchbox? It's a good thing, bro. It's got the gears turning. I was on at 5. There is a giant behind me. Hey, guys. Do me a solid. Rep your city. Rep your city. All gifters I follow. Might even share a video. I get asked that all the time. What is your take on Q? I don't talk about Q. Orlando, Salem, Oregon. I like it, bro. Crosby, Texas, San Diego, LA, Lancaster, Vancouver, KC Mom. What up, KC Mom? Gotcha. San Antonio, what's up, Victoria? Yao? Y-E-A-U-X. Albuquerque, New Mexico. Hi from Colorado. South Africa, represent. And Vegas. Hold up. Regina, Sask, Canada, Saskatchewan. Naples, Florida. North Carolina. Kimona, Raise Up. Ontario, Denver, Colorado. Oklahoma, New Orleans in the house. San Jose, California. What up? Mesquite, Texas. Jackson, Mississippi. I like it. I like it, guys. Australia here, as always. Indianapolis, Laredo, TC. Casino, Denver. Okinawa, Japan. Wow, welcome. Welcome. Minnesota, Tucson, Arizona. Texas. Orangeburg, South Carolina. I can't do in-depth video on the Freemasons because they don't want me to. And I won't, because I'm not compromising my account. El Paso, Texas. Stockton, Florida. Middle of the Gulf of Mexico. Oil rig. My guy. Doing work. We love it. Cali, Colorado. Love it. Hey, all donators I follow, make sure y'all are tapping that like screen. Let's get this live out there a little bit. Oklahoma, checking in. Oakland, California. Washington State. St. Louis, Arctic Ocean. What? For real, bro? Arctic Ocean. Nah, I ain't heard that one. Arctic is north, right? Bahamas. Owatonna, Minnesota. Humboldt County. We like Humboldt County. Myrtle Beach, Commerce City. Oh, Mexico in the house. We got Querétaro. I'm guessing Mexico. So, awesome, guys. Make sure you're hitting that like screen. Any donations I follow. This is just kind of a test, you guys, just so you know. My video went hella viral on the Giants, the 5 Giants. It went for 1.3 million overnight. So yeah, we did good on that video. I guess this is just a test to see. Thank you for the panda. To see where I stand if I do a live covering the same content two nights in a row. But we all know it's never really the same. You know what I'm saying? But covering kind of the same subject of the 5 Giants tonight. But I was just kind of running a test, like I said, to see if I can run the same live couple nights in a row on the same type of subjects. We'll see. But like I say, you guys know as well as I do, it does not end up that way. So, yes, all of the 5 Giants are posted now. They are posted. Not my featured videos at the top of my page, but they're just under them. Sand Island, Louisville, Kentucky. You know, you guys, do you think I could do a live just repping cities, bro? I was seeing some kid the other day. He would say your name in your live, and I will tell you what sign you are, right? What's your sign? And he was just outlandish. Dude, he had like 1.1K viewers, and he was getting gifts the whole time, and he was getting them wrong, like unusual. So I'm wondering maybe if I can do a Rep Your City and kind of just call out people's cities by their name and see if maybe something could gain traction. Cardinal de Richmond, Texas. Vaccine. No. Do you have 6 fingers? No, I don't. But on that note, I know somebody that was born with a 6th finger. It had to be took off at birth, or a little after birth. Yes, she did. She has giant blood in her. There's a female. Okay, so there's 5 types of giants, y'all. And it's crazy stuff, right? As you all know, I have a source. He's a good friend of mine. And I'm not going to screw up and mention his name tonight. Jeez, oh, Pete. It's not even his name, but whatever. You know what I'm saying? It's like, I told him I wouldn't, and the last time I did by accident again. So I'm not going to mention it, but he is a good guy. Great friend. That I've never even met, to be honest, just messaged back and forth on my Proton mail. So yeah, his story is very intriguing. He's provided me with so much content. When I blow up, I'm gonna send him a little something one of these days. I promise him. I told his ass I was gonna. So. His grandfather, I mean, this lore is passed down from generations to generations. His grandfather and his father's father and his father's father's father, like his great-grandparents. This is lore passed down generations, fam. I'm talking 500 to 1,000 years worth of lore. I mean, it could be even 10,000 years worth of lore. This stuff is, it's like, the stuff he's telling me, man, I've never read. I've never heard. There's not much content on it out there. It's unique. It's very unique, and it's so intriguing. And I know they're just stories. I see all these comments, source, trust bro, trust me bro. Like, how original. Come on, man. You know what I mean? Bro, I trust this source more than I trust the textbooks. What's up? You know what I mean? Sorry, I'll just grab a drink real quick. Like, for real, what is more, I know, I understand that they told the lore in such a fantastical way, and we all like to think, oh, wow, they were simpletons, they didn't really understand what they were seeing. Maybe they did. Anybody ever think about that? Maybe they did, bro. Wow, what a weird concept. They understood what they were seeing. Chariots in the sky. UFOs, you know, and I'm not trying to be like a Ancient Aliens on the History Channel. I'm not going that far, but what if they had super advanced civilizations before the civilizations that wrote the simple stuff? You know what I'm saying? So his lore goes way back. Anyway, I'll go off on that tangent another day. His lore goes way back. Okay, that's the whole point of it. His grandfather lives next to the 7 luminaries in Mexico. The 7 luminaries in Mexico, all right? If you want to go look them up, check them out. They're craters, massive craters, and they have awesome lore. They have awesome lore. It's said that they grow fruits bigger than you ever believe. Mangoes the size of basketballs. There's a lady there. There's a lady there that wanders the 7 luminaries. I forget her name, of course. I should have had it written down. That wanders the 7 luminaries, speaking a language nobody's ever heard. Thank you, mermaid. Good to see you, girl. Spritzy, how are you? I like seeing females in my lives. They say my content's all 75% male, so I like when I see the females in the crew. You know what I'm saying? So the 7 luminaries. This lady would walk around and not know where she was, what she was doing, and she'd be speaking another language. She would approach people, but they would run because they were scared. They didn't understand her. She hardly ever ages. She's been there for years. They think that she could be from the future or the past and not know where she's at. They say that she could have dove in one of the semi-luminaries when it had water in it and went through a portal of sorts. All right? And she doesn't know where she's at. Duke Dog in the house. What up, bro? What up? That's so funny, bro. I always remember you because I always called my dog. I got my dog, bro. His name is Duke, bro. And I call him Duke Dog. Just a little side note. But what happens is she'll approach people and they won't even be able to understand her. So a lot of times they'll run away and not in fear. And the whole time they're running away, she is bawling severely for help. And nobody helps. She walks the luminaries to this day. You can find her. So there's crazy lore like that. But the giants, okay? Let me get to the giants. He told me there's 5 types of giants. Thank you, Spritzy. I appreciate you. That have walked this earth. 5 types of giants, fam. I appreciate you. Oh, hey, beautiful. Thank you so much. I love the owl. That's cool as hell. The largest of them were the Titans. And maybe even what we think are Greek god and lore, Zeus and Poseidon. These giants were the biggest. They'd walk from land to land through the oceans. With half of their shoulders, some of them, half their shoulders above water. The biggest of them, their waist up above water. These giants were miles high, okay? And you all know in the book of Enoch, it says, there were giants after the fallen came to earth and bred the daughters of men. There were giants that were miles tall, 3,000 L's, okay? And we went over this in the last live. What's an L? Elbow to tip of finger. So when you measure 3,000 L's to our people, our size people, and I figured this out on my own. Our size people, an L is 18 inches, which I would say that's pretty close. You know what I'm saying? So I thought for a second, well, that's our L. Are there any other size of L's out there? Is there a variation in the sizes of an L? And there was. It was a hell of a variation. The Scottish L is the largest I could find at 54 inches. 4.5 feet was the average of an L at some time in Scottish or Scotland. So you're talking 4.5 feet is an L to them. Very interesting. Can we say giants? I think so. So if you do the math by that, 4.5 L's, you're getting into the 20,000, 15, 20,000 foot tall range. Okay? That's 4 miles high. You know, and I can't even imagine a tree that's a mile high, right? Some of the biggest, I don't even know. They don't even go near a mile high. Quarter mile, maybe. I mean, that's just a guess, but yeah, check it out. That is going to be one of the types of giants as well. So they were the size of mountains, is what his grandfather told him. They were the size of mountains. They were highly intelligent and full of energy, just full of energy. They were so full of energy and love and light that they were one and in tune with Mother Nature, okay? And y'all know, if you've watched my videos, I even went out and took a pic for you guys. Since this live's a little smaller, I'll bust it out. Boom. There you have them. In the Mediterranean Sea, we have footprints everywhere. Those are 4,900 feet. Maybe 4,600 feet. If you Google Earth, zoom in and measure. Yeah. So the way I figure it, my foot is a whole foot. I'm a size 12. And I'm 6 feet. Okay? That's 6 times my height. My foot is 6 times smaller than my height. If you take that foot, we'll round up to 5,000 feet times 6. that giant was 30,000 feet tall. Okay? Just a little math. Thank you, Spritzy, for throwing it up for that. Because that, you know, I just, an analogy, but. And so I argue. And people are like, oh, that could be anything. Well, all right. Who can do it? I don't know. But somebody needs to do this for me. Go take, I don't know, what? 1,000 maybe steps right there? Go take 1,000 steps in a muck field. Fly a drone over it at height and measure the angles, measure the steps, measure the consistencies. Somebody can do it and match them up with those. And they're going to match up to human type steps, type jout, walk, jaunt, or whatever you want to call it. They're going to match up perfect to those. Mark my words. If somebody does it. There's got to be a computer program or something that can run that. The trigonometry or the angles or the whatevers. Yeah, somebody can do that. But it would match up perfect. Guarantee it. So these giants were huge, y'all. They were huge. And they were divine. They were of a higher frequency. They were of a higher dimension than us. They were so love and light that they were in tune with Mother Nature. When they died, even though they were loving, they did have conflicts. And when they died, and this follows the Sicilian lore, when they died, they became mountain ranges. They were so big, okay? They became mountain ranges, and they were buried under island chains, is what they say. And that coincides with Sicilian lore. So that's the biggest, and I believe that these could be titans like Cronus, Zeus's father, Zeus and Poseidon himself. What was Poseidon? Poseidon was the god of the sea, was he not? Maybe he was the tallest giant. That's why they called him the god of the sea. He could create tsunamis with his arms. I mean, literally. Crazy stuff. So, those were the first type, all right? I appreciate you guys tapping that like screen, really do. The second biggest of giants, and the gifters as well. Thank you guys so much. I actually killed it on my last night's live. I got 114 bucks or something. I don't know if I should share that, but I do. I don't care. That to me is a killer live. If I make 100 bucks, just so I guess share with you guys. Killer live, make 100 bucks. Some people are killing it though, you guys. You gotta think about this. Go watch some lives. If I can make 100 bucks in just that live, motherfuckers are out here killing the game, bro. I'm talking. They gotta be making. I bet you there's people out here that make 1,000 alive, without a doubt, if not more. Pretty good money, really, if you can get them rolling. If you can really get them rolling. If you stick around that 1.K, 2K, you're getting up in them numbers. You're doing all right. You're doing pretty good. And any fellow creators out here, I'm just kind of spitting off the game a little bit. The second biggest of giants, though, 20 to 40 feet. These were evil giants, and they were a lot like the one I had in my picture right here, but I'll do this one. They were fat, blubbering idiots, and they ate everything in their path, even each other. That's messed up, all right? They literally toppled cities if they were in their path, and they just ravaged them. Mindless, dumb, wandering, blithering idiots, but easily swayed to the bad, okay? Easily swayed to the bad. They were easy to kill, and they weren't much when it came to battle, just kind of like, almost like a horde, if you will. They were easily defeated by super fast opponents, okay? That was one of the evil types. Now, what I found interesting is 3 out of the 5 were actually inherently good. Now, I don't know if y'all know what's going on in the Middle East, but basically they have a giant problem, probably, is what I'm thinking is going on over there. According to guys like Corey Good and stuff like that. I'm not sure if it's good or goody. I just say good. yeah, at the end of the day, they have a giant problem going on over there. There's no doubt about it. They're said to be coming out of a stasis. They're basically frozen in a crystalline like tomb that eventually will open. And it will seem like they were asleep for 20 minutes, when in fact they were asleep for 30,000 years. So my thing is we're attacking these giants, right? I imagine the red-haired giants, they just come off to me as aggressive. But there are other types of giants out there that maybe we shouldn't be attacking, in my opinion. And they probably know, but that's just a guess. I imagine they know which ones. But the giants and even humans go back. I mean, Christopher Columbus, or I'm pretty sure it was Christopher Columbus, wrote about a tribe of giants when he landed in the Americas. Okay? A tribe of giants. They were 10 to 12 feet tall on average. And yeah, they've been written about in history throughout all of our history. So we've coexisted with these giants. Look at things like, what up, Dre? Good to see you, buddy. Good to see you. Hey, I started listening to your ranch stories. What was it? What's the ranch? I'm sorry, guys. I'm still kind of going through it. Sundance? No? Stardust. There we go. Stardust Ranch. I actually listened to the guy for a little bit today. That was crazy. That story was crazy. How the people threw all of the furniture in the pool after he bought the house, right? On Stardust Ranch. Stardust Ranch in Arizona, right? The desert. This gentleman buys a house, just a little side story. And yeah, they basically, it was very weird. He said on one of the first days he was living there, a gentleman just started walking up the road with a machete dangling off his wrist, and he was shaking it back and forth, right? And he's just walking up there and all nonchalant. And the gentleman that lives there now, John Edmonds, I want to say. I could be right on that. John Edmonds. He was smart enough to exercise his right as an American to keep his 357 on him. So this gentleman walking up the road, swaying this machete, stops and says, "Hey, what you got going on here, sir? What are you doing on my property?" He said, "Well, I live here, you know." And he goes, "Oh, you do now, huh?" He says, "Well, I just bought this place. The bank didn't say anything about you coming with it, so I'm gonna have to say you're gonna have to pack your shit and leave." He said, "Well, you're gonna regret this, mister." He said, "Well, why will I regret this?" He says, "Because I'm the one that hunts the monsters on this property. I take them out." And he said, "Oh God." So this guy's like a therapist, right? This John Edmonds guy, he's a therapist. So he goes, "Oh God, here we go, this motherfucker right here." Starts talking about monsters and stuff. And he kind of more or less tells him, "Well, regardless of your monsters, I don't think I'm going to need you. I think I'll handle them myself. Go pack your shit and get the hell on." And he says in hindsight, though, later on he talks about it and he goes, "In hindsight, I should have probably listened to the guy. I probably should have maybe got his contact information." Because after that, he started seeing all kinds of shit on that ranch. That poor guy. He's lived there for 20 years, though. I mean, he's seen, triangle-shaped craft, ETs galore, mostly grays, energy areas of energy, like plumes, if you will, I guess you'd say, that the dogs and horses were scared of. They wouldn't go near. And he said he could feel it when he would step into these said like plumes of energy. And you could feel it throughout and all this stuff. And I mean, the stories were just crazy. I hadn't gotten to where I've heard he actually kills some grays. I'm not 100% sure on that though. I know there's somebody that had killed some grays in this story, like cut them and they bleed black. Crazy stuff. So I'm going to be looking into that a little more. I'll be talking about some of that here in the near future. But that was just a little side tangent. Like I said, all my lives are different, you guys. So once in a while, I'll go off on a little side tangent, a little side story. just to see the reaction, kind of test the waters, you know, see if people vibe with it. So we said the second group, they were evil of giants, right? The second group. Speaking of mermaids, I've been seeing a lot of them on some reels lately, so that's crazy. I've been seeing some crazy stuff on the mermaids lately. The third group, and this was interesting to me. The third group were blue. They were blue, and where, you know, like the frost giants, Odin's frost giants of old. They talked about them in Norse mythology. These, I want to say in Norse mythology, though, didn't Odin slay the frost giants? I'm pretty sure he did. And then there were fire giants as well. Is it up for sale? Nice. Nice. Don't listen to the siren song. I love that, bro. Yahawashi is the Messiah. Maybe. I'm sorry, bro. What do you mean? You answer nothing, hush. I wish I drew. Yeah, yes, that's what I'm talking about. Yeah, Black Blood. I think it's something called, starts with a G, ends with an O. I thought Odin, dude. I thought Odin killed the... No, I'm not talking about Thor, bro. No, I'm not. I'm talking about Or Odin, I mean. Oh, yeah. If Marvel? Fuck, yeah, they know. Dude, that old boy Stan Lee knows more than anybody could ever want to know. He knows so much stuff that you'd lose sleep at night knowing what that man knows. Promise you. I wouldn't. I'd want it. I'd love it. I want to hear it. Right? So the third group of giants was blue. They had goat horns, massive goat horns. And they loved to party. Per Norse mythology, Vikings type stuff, right? Gotta love it. Beer drinking, freaking crazy bastards, right? So maybe they do fall from that legend of the Norse being that they are partiers, you know? They love to party, have a good time. The half of them were really humble and didn't believe in violence. Most of them, more than half, he says. More than half. He said were humble and didn't believe in violence at all. They had very few warriors to protect the clan, but when there was great earth wars, they did not take part. They didn't actually, to help the good faction, they wouldn't fight, but they healed on the sidelines, and they were more of like a medical faction, or helping that way. But what their warriors did do, they did with extra killer instinct, and they were absolute killing machines. So the warriors were badass, and they could have been super badass, but they were all love and life faction, so they did not want to fight. All right. So the fourth group, this is the group that intrigued me as much as the first group. This is the 15 to 30 foot tall giants that had eagle feet and wings. Most of them had green or pale white skin. They were also evil. They loved to consume humans, especially the offspring, right? They loved, yeah, he said, they had feet and wings like an eagle. I believe they also had reptilian wings. I've been seeing them with reptilian legs and tails as well in Greek mythology, right? Sorry, guys. I'm just laughing at what I'm reading here. He's good, man. He said that these creatures were so... And so what does that sound like? I mean, let's be honest. What does that sound like? Book of Enoch? Come on, man. The fallen angels came down, bred the daughters of men. God didn't like it. He was mad at them. You know, he sent the three archangels down to attack the three fallen that had kind of correlated the whole thing. But what did they produce in the Book of Enoch? Giants of 3,000 ells. Well, the only lore that really talks about giants so tall is European and Sicilian and obviously, you know, Mexico lore. But there's lore that correlates with it being 3,000 ells tall. Now, Certain lore doesn't have them with reptilian legs or reptilian features, but this lore did, and that was all I needed to know to confirm that what I've believed the whole time, that the fallen are the reptilian race. I believe that. Maybe there's a faction of another type of faction that were with them, but the fallen, I believe, or the ancient Anunnaki even, are the reptilian race. Took me a long time to admit that. Okay, it took me a long time to admit that. I had a tough time with the reptilians, y'all, and I know it sounds crazy, but the reptoids, I'll call them. I like calling them reptoids. All right, a little more, I don't know, just not reptilian. Ugh, you know what I mean? Reptoids. They are very powerful, and they're dark, and they like black magic. When the fallen came down and had the giants, these giants were so out of tune with Mother Nature that as they walked by her, things just died around them. Literally just died around them. Okay? They were super fast and could fly really fast in short bursts. Short, fast bursts. So they were very hard to kill. They were one of the hardest giants to defeat in history. All the Earth Wars. Okay, there's been probably around 3. I'm pretty sure there's been around 3. Maybe there's been more, but probably about around 3. Okay, so they were one of the hardest to kill. If you wanted to kill them, though, all you had to do, if you could get to them, use water from a stream, or because this is how out of tune from Mother Nature and love and light they were. You could use water from a stream or literally dirt from Mother Nature herself and shove it in their mouth, and they will die from it. That's how evil and dark these beings are. And I believe, like I said, that's the fallen and the daughters of men, their offspring. Okay, that's what I believe. So then God flooded the earth, right? And reset everything, more or less. But don't worry, there's just as many reptoids that made it into the underground tunnels as good factions. So there's still a war going on. Don't get it twisted. But the 5th group of giants, the 5th group, thank you, Spritzy, range from 10 to 25 feet. These giants are good guys. They were just like us, basically just like us. And if you look back like on Egyptian hieroglyphs and stuff like that, they depict giants that look just like us. These were the giants we coexisted with as humanity, as our short little selves. These were the giants we coexisted with. I think they could be giants. So I think these giants could possibly source from the Giggy Tribe. The Giggy Tribe were one of the first tribes the Anunnakis enslaved to harvest gold when they got here. Okay? They eventually revolted and they gained their freedom. And I believe they could have become the Lemurians. Where did they hail from? Where did the Giggy hail from? They were on average 7 to 9, 10 feet tall. You know, they weren't super tall. Maybe up to 20 feet. I've been seeing them up to 20 feet on film that I got, a video I got recently. That one was all of 16 to 20 feet tall. He had to been. I had a good point. So, okay, the Giggy, yes, the Giggy, thank you. They, I believe, this is a theory of mine. This is just off-cuff theory of mine. I believe they hailed from planet Tiamat. All right, planet Tiamat is the asteroid belt now. Okay, planet Tiamat was a planet that was in our solar system that got Death Star scenarioed. Okay, Death Star scenarioed. And I believe that's the asteroid belt now. So I believe that what the Anunnaki did, the Anunnaki, the fallen, they had planet Nibiru, and planet Nibiru is actually a craft of sorts. Planet Nibiru, or the planet X, a lot of people call it, that orbits around our atmosphere and around, well, not our atmosphere, but around Earth and our solar system, and it gets close to Earth. Like, there's rumors that Nibiru actually crashed into Tiamat and blew it to smithereens. Not the case. It doesn't end up tiny little pieces in the thousands and thousands of pieces. I don't even know how many asteroids are in the asteroid belt, but probably millions. I don't know. Yeah, millions. That's Death Star scenario. That's not collision scenario to me. So I believe that this was a super advanced race that lived on planet Tiamat, and the Anunnaki, in blowing them up, kind of Thanos styled them, landed on their planet, and like, you guys, I know that last Marvel movie, but I was watching it the other day. The scenario of Thanos is just I mean, it's got to be close to what the King Reptilian type story is. The same type of thing that they do, the same type of goals, you know. Very similar, kind of weird, I thought, but Thanos is more the line, and his goals are not out of the question for what is really could be going on in the outer, the galactic world, I guess. But the Giggy gained their freedom, and that's when humans were made. That's when humans were made by Enki and Enlil. They were the two sons of their father, the king, or the omega of all the reptilians, right? So we were made by them to harvest gold. And eventually, the factions that gained their freedom on the planet got angry about the enslaving of humanity. Even though that we were created, divine law states that everything in existence has a chance to excel and thrive equally among everybody. Kicked out of the astronomy club for asking about Planet X. That is hilarious. Well, God could be, you know, and I believe there's an absolute. So Enki and Enlil, there's argument that I read the other day, bro, that the feline galactic species is a creator species. But there is, I agree, yes, there is an absolute. There is an absolute that is in control of soul. Yes, source energy, if you will. Like people like to call it God. Is it a man in the sky? Not quite, but it is an energy. It is a very powerful energy and a conscious energy that is super intelligent. Yeah, so they created humans to harvest gold, and then this great Earth War broke out. This was the last great Earth War, the third. And it was a travesty. It really hurt Mother Earth. Not only that, it's what resulted in the death of Mars. Mars was included in this war, in the Third Great Earth War, because it was mostly inhabited by or controlled by the reptilians. So the Lemurians actually sent up a Nara-1 rocket. And yeah, and they also blew up some of Mars' moons. And those later came down to Earth, and they left massive craters all over Earth, like the Hudson Bay in Canada. Hudson Bay, for example. That was a massive motherfucking rock, buddy. Thank you, Duke Dog. I appreciate it. Sorry for my language. Hudson Bay. Even look at the Saginaw Bay in Lake Michigan. I mean, it looks like a crater. So these impacts were so devastating that they caused great cataclysms on Earth. In this period of about 1,000 years, this war took about 1,000 years. In this period, they were building pyramids to withstand the earthquakes, the cataclysms, all the trouble that they had on Earth due to the sinking of Lemuria, or land of Mu, Mother Earth. The sinking of Lemuria off the coast of China was also a bad blow to Mother Earth. The Atlanteans sent a rocket down into the Mariana Trench to blow her up. And in doing that, they sank Lemuria, yes, but they caused Mother Earth to get really angry and start throwing cataclysms left and right, earthquakes, volcanic eruption, you name it. And then, let alone that, the fallout from just the nuclear. So, during all this, right after all this started happening, that's when I think it took. I want to say it took 3 years. 3 years before the moons of Mars began impacting Earth, after they got blown up. So, yeah, the giant lore runs deep, and this is probably around this last time we had. So we were created smaller, but that doesn't mean that we didn't interbreed, and do all kinds of that weird shit that species do with the giants, right? It'd be hard to go. I'm sorry. I'm not even gonna say it. Fuck it. You could go male to female. Let's put it that way, right? You know what I'm saying? So stuff like that happened, right? That stuff happened. Like male little guy to giant female. You know what I'm saying? And I heard they actually did this on purpose. Even whether they used some type of fertilization or whatever. These beings were super advanced. I think people forget that often. So those are the other 2 types of giants that are out there. And that's the 5 types. Check out the videos. They're on my page. I appreciate you guys being here. So I guess I'll just run a little. I'm going to do another dry run. I'm going to do another dry run of the Draconians real quick. And I'm going to... So I told my live this morning some stuff, I've been doing more and more research into... I've been doing a lot more research into what's really going on, right? I don't know. It's tough to talk about because I'm worried. I worry that I'm going to get in trouble. I don't want to lose anything or get banned anymore. I can't afford it. So I can kind of sense too that TikTok didn't even like the fact that I did the same live 2 nights in a row. So I'm going to start hopefully tomorrow. I'm feeling a lot better than I was. So I'm going to start trying to get back to where I was in creating something every single day, a video every day, at least 1 video every day. They say 5, like the pros are like, oh, you got to be creating at least 5 videos a day. No, there is not. That's not true. I'm going to tell you that right now. As long as you're producing quality content, you don't need to do 5 videos a day. You're diluting the page. You're losing because of it. Promise you. If there's any creators in the audience today, do not overcreate. It is not good. You will actually dilute and people will get bored of your content because you post too much. That was one of I like Joe Gillespie. He's a good guy, but he was way over posting, and it hurt him in the long run. That's why I don't overpost. I'll never post more than 2 good quality videos a day if they're 3 minutes long. And usually that's the best results you're going to get. Quality over quantity. I'm not sure what my other giant video's at, but that went off. And I would like to say, great source for that information. But it got 1.4 million right now. And shit, I hadn't posted probably 4 or 5 days at that time. So I was actually glad to see that go viral. I was kind of just taking and copying videos off the internet. This Reels game is tricky. It's tricky, man. I broke the algorithm on Facebook though, you guys. Check out my Facebook. Kyle Frisbee, KYLE FRISBEY. Check me out. I got 13,000 followers and counting right now on my Reels on Facebook. Let's go. About to get paid. J.R.R. Tolkien, bro. Those are awesome. Yeah, boy, I appreciate you. Hey, with that fire. Thank you, guys. And the rose. Thank you, Mermaid. I appreciate you. The sin is judging oneself. Interesting. What do you mean, my guy? That's kind of got me interested. The Jotun. So the Jotun are the actual name of the Norse mythology, some of their giants, right? And I got to look into that. I got a great source. People love the giants. That's one thing. I appreciate you, Spritzy. Make sure you come back, girl. Thank you. Yeah, right, bro? Judging oneself is the sin. What? You know, somebody told me this the other day. She's a sweetheart. Good friend of mine, good friend of the family. She said, what others think of you is none of your business. I thought, she said again, what others think of you or what others say about you is none of your business. I thought, fucking A, man. I'll run it. You know? It's none of your business. Who gives a shit? You know what I mean? I love that quote. Yes, it's a good one, man. Yes, it's a good one. She had a bunch of great quotes. I took all kinds of pictures of them the other day. I wish I'd find them. Let me see here. It's been a while. Y'all can see that, I know. Where are we at here? Right here. Boom. Oh, the I choose. Ah, I wish I had it. Of course, that picture's not going to do it. It's some good self-esteem stuff. Yeah, check out my YouTube channel, bro. Check out my YouTube channel. What's good, Maurice? How you doing, bro? Good to see you. Yeah, bro, I like it. Thank you, Tutori. I like that shit. I like that philosophical shit like that, bro. Thank you. Smoking isn't the sin. Judging oneself is. Yes. I'll dab with it, bro. I'll dabble with it. That could go viral, bro. That might go viral. Try it. I mean, we all know it's pretty much Lion of the Lake. Well said. Yeah, red light ritual. Good shit. You know, it's a part of the culture, you know what I mean? I'm not trying to like promote it, but I mean, when are we gonna stop caring about it, right? I don't know. When are we gonna stop judging? You know, it said right in the Bible that God gave seeds to man for him to groweth and use. Plant life, whatever. It does it right in the beginning. Look it up. God gave us seed-bearing plants for man to consume and use. And thrive off of. Nice, bro. I appreciate that. Thank you, oh hey beautifuls. Maybe too good for our pineal gland, huh? Who's the girl singing? What? Yeah, you did, bro. Can you name a military? What? What? What was the Adam book called that the church was trying to get rid of? Da Vinci Code? I know that the church was really trying to get rid of that. Rock on. Skull Punch Tyler. What's up? Da Vinci Code? Yeah? Somebody told me to read that. friend told me that was a very, very good read. But you guys, it's one of those things that's like, I can't just, you know. Church stuff is touchy, man. It's great content. I get it. It's great content. But you can't just share and you can't just go out here and start talking about the Vatican and all this stuff, dude. It's just not. You want to get banned? Then promise you. Keep talking shit about that stuff. But I know, no, the Da Vinci Code I heard was one of the greatest, an amazing read, great story, truths, very, very deep truths, that yes, no, the Vatican was not happy about, I guess. I don't know. Gotta say, he did pretty good this year. What up, Kush? Maybe not. Yeah, you can't just be, you can't talk, dude. You can't talk out your neck about a lot of shit, guys. As a creator, let me tell you right now, I've gotten away with quite a bit myself, really. I've pushed the envelope many times, and I've paid for it. Beastman gods, interesting. You know, guys, honestly, most of my good content comes from you guys. Hey, you did, bro? That's what's up. Hey, Katie, how you doing, girl? Good to see you here. You emailed me? Let me check it real quick, brother. Freaking awesome. You need to, I swear to God, dude. Always come with it. You could have your own page, bro. Thank you. That's tomorrow's content. We're going to go with the 3 types of duendes. Interesting. Interesting. 3 types of duendes. You know what duendes are? Little people. What's up, Shibi? No, I'm not. I am a little tired. I am. Bro. Awesome. Thank you. Thank you very much. Awesome. Yeah, I had to jump out for a second. Oh, man, guys. I know, right? I know. And there's certain things that even I'll have to unlearn when I really learn what's going. You know what I mean? I'm not gonna say I'm not saying all I say is right, but I feel like I'm definitely learning some very, very cool stuff. And whether it's true or not, the stories deserve to be passed down, man. They really do. And I feel like I'm playing a part in that, and it's kind of cool, really. It's special in a way. That's why people that, you know, troll and hate and stuff, it's like, come on, man. I'm not asking you to believe it. Just listen to it. It deserves to be heard. You know? They should be making movies on this shit. Come on. Reach out. They're pink. I know it. My bad. Went with some of yours truly, you know. So podcast, bro. I was thinking. I know the season just started. What's today? Friday? Or tomorrow's Friday? Tomorrow's Friday. Today's Thursday. I might check his schedule for the next couple days, maybe even. Do it before the weekend. If I don't do it, I'd rather do it on a weekend, like a Friday, Thursday, Friday, or Saturday. So if I don't do it, if I don't hit him up, I just contacted him the other day. Terence Ross. I got a podcast that I'm going to do with Terence Ross. NBA player. I am nervous. I'm not even going to lie. It's crazy stuff. But I've been feeling a lot better and stuff. Getting sleep. It was mainly my sleep schedule that I had a hard time getting back. I've been a night owl, you guys, since I was in college. You know what I'm saying? I used to study at night. I was just a night owl. You know, partying and all that, right? And then I went into jobs, and I worked night shift at a factory for years. And then I just came off of being a night owl again, which is really when I created all this stuff. So I'm trying to kind of get back to a normal life, like sleep at night. And so it's not easy after you get used to something, right? But no, I'm finally feeling like good and myself again. You know what I mean? I haven't been myself in a long time. So it was good. It was good for me to step back from it a little bit, kind of, and, you know, take a break, just kind of take a step back. When TikTok gave me that week off my lives, I was like, fuck. No, like, it didn't bother me that much. That's all I'm gonna say. Like, it was good for me to step back and kind of ground myself. And you know, like I say, all of a sudden YouTube's monetizing me now. They just sent me a code in the mail. Thank God, because YouTube is gonna be where it's at, guys. I'm selling YouTube like a motherfucker, because they pay, baby, and they pay good. Yes, they do. Thank you, bro. I appreciate that. For real. Yeah, YouTube pays good, baby. Come on. Yeah. Is it a good thing? I don't know. Thanks, bro. For real. You know, sometimes I find myself like, will I lose my creativity or something? But no, I don't. I'm trying, bro. I'm trying. It hasn't been a battle, guys, for those of you that already kind of know, but it was not easy, man. There were times that I wanted to say fuck it a lot, but I haven't. I've gained some weight too. I don't like that though. Yeah, check me on YouTube. Check me on YouTube. That's Ma's good cooking for you though. You know? Oh, we're just chatting kinda. It's small room tonight. You just have to search Night God. Thank you, Katie. I appreciate you. Yeah, thank you. Yeah, I'm waiting. Cool, I'll check it out, bro, for sure. Richie, 6894. Yeah, for sure. Believe. I like it. Thank you. And it does, you're right. He said, or she, I can't tell with the picture. Everything done in the dark always comes out in the light. Believe, don't just give up. Thanks, ma'am. I appreciate that. Hey, thanks, man. I appreciate that. Yeah, did you check the part 2? 4th and 5th Giants are in my part 2. Check it out. Yes, I'd love it if all you guys would go subscribe for sure. It's cool because, man, I'll talk to you guys. I'm just gonna talk to you guys on some real shit for a little bit. Facebook Reels changing the game, bro. Let's go. Mark Zuckerberg in the house. Let's go. No, changing the game. I've been getting mad views over there on old ones like Lake Vostok and shit. Literally, one day I got on my Facebook and I was like, and it's weird, y'all, because I have a page. I have a page, Night God, Lore and Theory, Storyteller, blah blah blah. I made a page on Facebook, and I looked on that first, right, to see if I could share my reels on that page. Why not? Why wouldn't you want to draw people to that page? No, the only way I can share reels is if it's tied to my personal verified Facebook of me. That's the only way I can share reels. It kind of blew my mind. I thought, wow, they're really wanting to know who's sharing what the fuck. You know what I mean? They aren't letting you, they aren't gonna they wouldn't even let me like change my name to Night God or nothing. Like they were like, no, not how it's going down. It's like wild. But it is giving me a different look, I guess. You know what I'm saying? It's only 30 seconds right now. I can't wait till they do the upgrade. When they upgrade to 60-second videos, let's go. That changes the game. People, I got the other day, Voztalk got me like 111,000 or something like that, which I thought was crazy. There's not near as many likes I noticed either on Facebook Reels. But it's changing the game because it's getting me followers all over. Like, I look at my YouTube studio, right? I don't know. Sometimes it's cool to just talk creative shit. If there's people in the crowd, just saying, for you guys are trying to do your thing. Picking up, you know, it's work, bro. It's work. It's work, fam. It's not no weak ass easy shit. I'm always cropping videos. I'm always adding them, but Facebook's changing the game now. Now all these other apps are having to man up, and it's taking. You know, at one time I was like, "Yup, TikTok's gonna beat out." At one time I thought TikTok would beat out Facebook, right? Please, bro. Come on. You know they were going to come out with a minute reel app. As soon as I saw Instagram do it, I should have known better. Of course, you have Facebook. I actually did kind of have an idea. I said, I can't believe, you know, I used to always say, I can't believe Facebook doesn't have a Reels yet. Because, you know, Instagram and Facebook, or Instagram and TikTok both, you know. TikTok and Instagram, I think Instagram works pretty close with TikTok at times. So that's why Instagram was able to get a Reels quicker. But when Facebook got a Reels, bro, Facebook has 5.4 billion downloads. The pool is insane. You know what I'm saying? 5.4 billion. TikTok just surpassed 1 billion. So the pool is crazy. It's getting my YouTube's numbers up. Like, YouTube was kind of hating at first. They didn't want to monetize me. Oh, you aren't meeting the thresholds and shit. So right now on my YouTube, I'm up to 170,000 views for a month. And that's not even quite a month. I still got days in between. So 170,000 views, 1 penny a view, $1,700 a month. You get that up to 500. If you get that up to 500,000, and that doesn't include the money that you will make off the shorts, okay? You get up to 500,000 views, authentic views on YouTube a month, you're making 5 racks a fucking month. 1 million, boom. You know what I mean? And I think it's all relative. It has to do with watch hours and everything too, but that's basically it. It says right on there, 1 penny a view. I mean, man. And like I said, the shorts don't count though. The shorts don't count towards that overall fund. The shorts are paid in a different way. They'll be fraction of a penny, just like probably TikTok and, you know, fraction of a penny. But the authentic videos that are over a minute, that get full on watch hours, you're making 1 penny a view straight up. Life's a trip, bro. He said, he's like, I'm wearing the exact same shirt right now. Life's a trip, bro. I love it. I love it, man. Good stuff. Good vibes, bro. Yeah, so there's a part 2 if you guys want to check it out. There's a part 2. Yeah, I did, bro. There's a part 2. Check the part 2. I wondered if sharing that live, but I backdated it technically, right? Today's so I think I put 21st on the other one. So yeah, people know. But I did that on purpose. I dated it because I didn't want to trick. But I shouldn't have probably dated it. That was actually stupid. I should have just kept it. But I don't want to trick people every time they watch it. They think it's going to be that live that night. That's not cool to do, really. That's why I dated it. It's the right thing to do. And hey, we killed it last night, guys. There was like 1.4K viewers in that live at one time. Yeah, check out part 2, bro. It's up there. If you come back, let me know how many views I got. No, I don't want to bounce out. I got to close out my app to see it. I keep track. That fucker went viral quick. My guy, if you're still watching, that fucker went viral quick. Man, Grams has some stories, bro. I love them. No, I can't wait to get that going, and life's been good on that tip and that update. I'm not seeing some familiar faces in here. I haven't seen Zephyr. I'm surprised I haven't seen Miss Zephyr. Lori. No, not that one. You know what? I see their tricks. So, oddly, like on that 1.4 million view video, I still got that many views. And usually, so on TikTok, you guys, if you want to get views, okay, if you want to get views on TikTok, if you really do, hear this out. Figure out a way. You got to get your like ratios up. That's got to be the main thing. You got to get your like ratio up. Guarantee it. See, I always went by the rule 10% like ratio. So 100 likes to 1,000 views. And I'm surprised. There's times where that like ratio is probably one of the highest I've ever seen of any platform, including Instagram. Who just took away Instagram TV, by the way. Did you guys see that shit? Took away Instagram TV, bro. Killing me. They're killing me with that shit. Instagram TV was a huge follower pool to gain new followers from. And they fucking wiped it. Wiped it. They're going to see a stalemate in follower counts. It's gonna be colossal. Yeah, one of my fellow creators was like, I don't know, he had quite a few thousand followers. He was getting close to the 100,000 range anyway. Hit me up, he's like, they just took away Instagram TV. I was like, man, are they censoring us? And then I looked it up and Googled it, and no, they permanently deleted fucking Instagram TV. That's that bullshit right there. They better come up with something different. They're just sharing the page, so that means only my followers get to see me. That's what screws you. You're not going to a public pool. It fucking sucks. Except for with Reels. That's about it. Maybe that's what they're trying to do. Shift it towards Reels. Make 3-minute videos. Probably could be. Watch, they'll come out with 3-minute videos on there. Then I'll start telling more stories on Reels. But that Instagram TV was cool. It's kind of like a mini YouTube, you know. It let you share up to 15-minute videos. It was cool, man. What's happening? Okay, I'll humor you guys. What do you guys want to talk about? Yeah, dude, I've looked into that, streaming, dual streaming. TikTok and YouTube, they're like at a little war with each other, I think, because they don't seem to cooperate on that tip very much. But they have apps, yeah, but they cost money, and I was just like, fuck it. What I usually do, I used to actually just set up my laptop and stream from YouTube. Is what I really should do. But I've been just kind of I go to live replays, I save them from TikTok and post them to my YouTube. YouTube has the slowest fucking posting algorithm or something. I don't know what they call it, but the program sucks. The program is terrible. It takes forever to upload videos on YouTube. I don't know if it's because it's overwhelmed, but it can't be that overwhelmed, but maybe it is. I guess the longer videos, probably the longer videos. But YouTube is definitely, I gotta love it, you know, because I was really disappointed, you guys, when I kind of like got out of the creator fund on TikTok. Because, I mean, it was something, you know, at the end of the day. But that's what I love about YouTube, man. You gotta love YouTube because, get some grapes. They're paying their creators, man. They're paying their creators. Well, why do you think Mr. Ballin shifts so quick? Mr. Ballin was smart. He got self-employed. I love that. That's what I'd love to be. No contract, no bullshit. This is me, this is mine. Nobody can take it. Nobody's signing nothing. You know what I mean? Mr. Ballin didn't. I guarantee he got offers from bigwigs. He's a G, man. He inspired me. He has to be one of the fastest growing accounts ever to fucking hit YouTube. Like the grapes? You know, I need to do more lore on the mermaids and sirens. Dude, that cargo ships thing is fucking crazy. And I'm not sure, dude. I don't know. Something weird. Time travel is absolutely real. They've been time traveling? Shit. Probably since the Tesla days. 50s, 60s. The Giants thing kind of, like that tall giant scares the hell out of people. When I think it's freaking cool. John Tito. I'm pretty sure I duetted a guy from the Gaia Network. Could not our whole world be the Garden of Eden? That's what I think. I think Earth is a very special planet. A lot going on here. I love like cold, sweet. No. No, bro, come on. Grapes right quick. I gotta get healthier. I can't get fat, dude. I've been like calorie driving, calorie pushing, you know. I think I've been malnourished for a while. Anyways, you know. Have you guys seen Billy Carson's theory? That Atlantis covered the entire world. He says when Antarctica melts, the whole world's gonna see the truth and shit. So, yeah, supposedly they did. So, Gabby Petito and Brian Laundrie, right? Yeah, they found him in Florida after the waters resided because I guess they had hella flooding. What looked like his body. They found him around they found a body around a bunch of his belongings and even a notebook of his. They're not sure what his cause of death would be. Yeah. So, have you heard this one, bro? Brian Laundrie, brain wash. That one blew my mind when somebody said that in one of my comments one day. What's up with the dental records? It's not a hoax. It's something different than that. Mind control. Sorry. They found teeth. That's nuts. I never heard that. Boy, oh boy. Wouldn't that be crazy if it wasn't him? Though? What? What? Nuh-uh. It's gotta be him, don't it? What? Colorado Springs? You said there's giants all over the woods? Stop it, bro. Well, bro, you need to message me on my Proton mail. Wild, bro. So what do you think? They got him out? They got him out of country or what? What do you think? And they framed it up? Like his whole family did that? His parents helped him do that? Like what? You gotta elaborate. That's got me intrigued now. You're a great conspiracy theorist, bro. Motherfuckers out in the jungle. Come on, man. How the hell? What about the DNA? Right? Won't they be able to talk about the DNA? Okay, wait. Wait, hold on. Oh, absolutely, bro. Like what? Like the cargo ships? Hmm? Hmm? Weird. Think they planned that right before the rains? I can't tell you, bro. Not on here. There's something behind it. Hey, Giggy wants rematch. Cool. I've seen some pretty cool, yeah, dude, if I could only tell you what those cards, there's definitely something very odd. I've seen videos all over TikTok of guys that work at the docks. They're just not unloading them. What puppers? It's hard to say, bro. Wish I could be honest with you guys. Why do you say that? That's probably what it is. It will for sure. Sorry, guys. I can't help it. That was something that a friend of the family wrote me. It says, I choose to live by choice, not by chance. I choose to be motivated, not manipulated. I choose to be useful, not used. It sucks because they zoom. Listen to my inner self and not the random opinions of others. Stuff like that. Make these damn things childproof. I'm telling you. Yeah, part 2's up though. The containers can't get through the force field. Part 2 is up. Bigfoot is very real. Oh, there's underground bunkers everywhere. Yeah, they are. Probably do more than that. Hard to say. Yep. Hey, Bushmaker. Yeah, I've seen footage of real giants, bro. Yes, I have. What? Interesting. You should email me, bro. No way, really? Isn't that crazy, though? That you can't see sun in space? Man, I can't show the footage really, though. They don't have that type of program on here. Yeah, so I don't know, man. It's definitely sketch. Check part 2 and it's up. I watched a real weird one on flat Earth and how this dude said there's 2 different planes, the dark plane and the white light plane, just all kinds of crazy shit. He related it to Alice in Wonderland and saying we live on a grid, and if you look at Alice in Wonderland, it follows all of it to a T, and just all how reality is and shit. It's like, whoa. Those are crazy. I think there's something. Many-Hune. I've never heard of Many-Hune. Atlantis. I believe Atlantis was a portion of the Bermuda Triangle around Cuba. Possibly much bigger than we thought, for sure. So there's a military base called AUTEC, American Underwater Tactical Equipment Center or something, maybe. Underwater, yeah. They got opened under the ocean over off the, I want to say Bahamas. That's not where it's at. Maybe so, yeah, the Bahamas, in that area. They were basically told to put it there because the Greys told them to, because they were going to be able to harvest the energy of previous Atlantis ruins. Sir, yes, sir. You're welcome, sir. If you want to check out more lives, bro, that are more serious, just go to my YouTube. I think it's time to call it a night, you guys. Alright. Love you guys. Cracking craniums, finding gems, baby. And thank you. Y'all have a good night. Stay in the light.